morning, everybody. This is Dylan here at Ellis Home and Garden in Longview. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. I'm super excited because we did a Christmas tree last week. If you missed that, guys, don't forget to go back to our past video material and content. You can find that on our Facebook page at Ellis Home and Garden. Go to the video tab and you can find all of our past videos, guys. We've done everything from wreaths to garlands to arrangements and even Christmas trees. So make sure you go on there and check that out. We had a really good time, and I showed you how to do the tree topper about 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, and then last week on Tuesday I showed you guys how to do the remainder of the tree and tie in all of those elements. So again, if you missed it, go back and check it. So today I'm going to show you how to do a Christmas garland that you can use for multi-purposes. Not only can you use it for a table, but you can use it for not only can you use it for a mantle, but you can use it for a table, like a centerpiece. So I'm going to show you how to put this together. It's super easy. I'm going to show you the elements that you can use, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, and also, if you have any questions, don't be shy. Go ahead and drop those down below with your name, where you're watching from, and anything you want to know, even if it doesn't have to do with this particular garland, please drop it down because we love to interact and help you in any way we can. All right, so we're going to start with just a basic green garland, okay? Before I say that also, I want to thank Jackie for coming last week. I had a great time. She came and spent Friday with me. We did a live video on how to do these beautiful gift boxes behind me. And guys, don't forget we're going to be here for the Wreath Retreat November 1st through the 4th, guys. And if you've already bought your ticket on her website at jackieswreaths.com, make sure that you go to ellishomeandgarden.com and purchase your wreath or your arrangement kit. So these are the arrangements that we'll be making. So again, you go to ellishomeandgarden.com, you purchase your kit for this, and then I will bring those with me to that retreat. And I can't wait to see everyone that comes. All right. Let me get my thing loaded up here so I can see everybody, because I can't see nothing. Let's see. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Hey, Patricia and Julia and Robin. Okay, so we're going to start with the green garland, guys. Just like that tree, honey, you do not want it flat, like it just came out of the box or the attic or wherever you got it from, a estate sale. Okay, you want to make sure you fluff it up and make it alive so it creates a great foundation or a base for any of the other ingredients that we're going to add to this, okay? So I've taken this 9-foot garland. It's unlit, and I like to buy unlit garlands, like I say, because I like to cut them and to the length and the width that I need them. So if you only need a short piece, instead of buying a pre-lit garland that you can't cut through the wires, I always buy unlit because it takes 2 seconds to literally pop the lights in there, which I've already done before the video started here. And I'm just going to go through and kind of pull apart each of the branches, guys, to make sure that I have everything fluffed, touch every piece of greenery, and create that great foundation that you're going to need to continue while you decorate. Hey, Sandra, how are you? I am glad that you found me. Hey, Jeannie and Pam. All right, so we have went ahead and put our lights in, like I said, and I've actually taken my wire cutters that you can buy at any hardware store, and I clipped the garland to make it about 6.5 foot. That is like the standard. A 6-foot size is about the standard size of a normal mantle, and I want it 6 foot because you can use it, like I said, in more places than one. So not just on the mantle, but you can use it on your table too. So that is why I did this. Hey, Dean and Lavana. All right, so now I'm going to show you a super cool trick that you guys might not have known before, and this is a very inexpensive, easy way to really help fill out your garland and create another layer on that base before you add any more ingredients, okay? And that would be our pre-made garlands, okay? You can find these on our website, guys, along with every product today that we're using at ellishomeandgarden.com. And also, this garland here is our featured item of the week. So it's 50% off, guys. It's $15 for a 9-foot garland. It's got mixed pine in here, so you have lots of different textures and elements. So I would say that's really a good purchase. So go on our website, check it out. And if you don't like this pre-made garland, guys, you can definitely go on there and find more, because we have some more elegant styles in reds and champagnes and golds and whites. So check it out, guys. Go to Shop by Department in the top left-hand corner, and you can go by there and locate everything. It's all under each category. All right, so I'm going to go with more of like a natural rustic, but I'm going to add in some fun, whimsical peppermint and candy cane look to this, okay? And I'm going to show you how you can combine the two to make a beautiful garland. Hey, Joanne, how you doing, girl? Hey, Pat and Donna. Okay, so just like with everything else, honey, take those trashy tags off, because we don't want that hanging on this beautiful garland or beautiful centerpiece that we're going to make today. And just like with the green garland or anything else, guys, you always want to fluff it and retouch it, because, like I say, it is, this has been packaged, so it's flat. So I'm even going to start with the pine cones, and I'm going to pull each piece up and kind of give it some height to it and alternate things from each side. So if I pull this one on this side, I'm going to pull this one on this side. And do that with each piece. I chose this garland also because it's got lots of great ingredients in it already. It's got 3 different types of greenery that are flocked already. It's got some red berries for color, and it's got some beautiful snowed pine cones that you can, instead of buying them individually, this garland has all of this on there. And these garlands you can use for lots of different projects, arrangements. You can cut them up. You can use them for like these gift packages if you want to cut them up and put them at the top of there. So multi-purpose again. Hey Debbie and Lori Ann. Lori, I wonder what the weather is like in Florida. I bet it is beautiful. Hey Nancy and Elizabeth. All right guys, so since we've already fluffed that green garland down here, our base is already done in our foundation. So we're actually going to lay this right on top of there and layer it into the garland, okay? You can do the same thing with fall. So if you don't have Christmas, you can do the same thing also. Now my green garland is a little bit longer, which I did on purpose. So just eyeball this. You know, you don't have to get out the tape measure, honey. Tim the tool man, you can put him away for today. So just nest your garland right here inside of this green one. And then use the branches and actually tie those around that garland to secure it into the green garland, all right? And I'm gonna do this all the way down so it stays secure and you don't have half of it popping out. That is not cute, girl. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this then now, do the same thing. And also while I'm doing this, guys, Morticia was so excited today about being here. And you know, her favorite season is Halloween. And so she is here. I'm gonna have Dina show you guys. We carry great clothing and great like little jewelry pieces at Ellis here in the stores. And so she's actually covered up today. She came out all classy. She got some extensions this weekend, and I thought she just looks fabulous. So if y'all think so, give me a thumbs up. Let her know that you like her outfit. Because you know, I have to have talks with her sometimes because she is tacky, and we can't have that all the time. Oh, people love it, yes. See, Morticia is so happy. She's still blinking over here. Yes. But anyway, I just love her new look. Hey, Joanne and Tanya and Linda. If it's your first...
ready for a hurricane.
Oh my God, Lori. Well, I hope everything is okay, girl. I'll keep you in my prayers. And if it's your first time watching, go ahead and leave a comment. And y'all probably thinking I'm stupid. But, you know, Morticia is kind of like our mascot here. So she's always dressed very provocative. But today she came out classy. I almost had a coronary and fell down because I just couldn't believe it. But miracles do happen, you know, from time to time. Okay, so I'm going to go back through here now. And I'm going to, again, retouch everything I placed in here because you want to put it in the position and the placement that you want into your garland, okay? Hey, Nancy and Rhonda and Dottie. She's coming to us from Kentucky, girl. Okay, now you can see I centered this. So on each end I have about a, what is this? A foot long space, so 12 inches on each end. And that's good because I can make my ribbon go out and it'll be longer. And most pre-made garlands come in the 6-foot size, so it's perfect for a mantle or a table piece. All right. Hey, Dennis and Sharon. Yes, prayers to anyone who is going through the hurricane, guys. I don't wish that on anyone. We got some rain here last night. I think they said it was coming from that hurricane. The only positive thing is I hope it brings some cooler weather. But
It's supposed to be in the 60s next week.
I know, I can't wait. And y'all will notice that I wear shorts all the time, even in the winter. When it's like 20 degrees, I always wear shorts. So I cannot wait for the cooler weather. All right, so once you have your garland placed in there, guys, the next thing we want to add is some fun ribbon. Again, ribbon will change the look on anything, whether you put it on a tree, a garland like we're doing today, or if you just put a little in a centerpiece, such as this one right here. As you can see, it really brightens this up and just adds another flair to it that it didn't have before. I wish I could say something will do that to me, but I think I'm flared out. I think everything is going. So I'm going to show you how to apply ribbon. Okay, we're going to use 2 different styles of ribbon, a 2.5 inch and a 1.5 inch, guys. So you can use the ribbon of your choice to match the theme that you are decorating for in your home. But like I said, this has kind of got a natural look to it, but I want to add a little bit of whimsical to it and elegant. So I got a solid red glitter. You can find this online on our website. And I got this 1.5 inch to put on top of it that is like this snowflake pattern. It's super cute. It's got silver edges. And see, I just thought it would match really well in here. And
Connie is asking, how do you attach a garland to a brick fireplace?
who's asking?
Connie.
Hey, Connie. Hope you're having a good day. There's different options, girl. The number one option that I would say that you probably don't want to do is put some screws in the brick. If you put them on the top of the fireplace in the brick, you won't see them, and you can actually take the garland, wrap it around that screw, and it will hang perfectly. And you don't have to worry about it falling down. And then after Christmas, you can either leave those screws, or you can take them out and you won't see the holes because it's on top of the fireplace. That's the most secure, easiest way. You can try and use command hooks, but I don't stick them on brick. I hot glue them. Hot glue will pop off a brick indoor and outdoor, so I actually hot glue the command hooks to the top of the fireplace, and you can just run a butter knife underneath them and pop them off at the end of the season, and you'll be good to go. So both those options, but I would recommend the screws. Hey Johnny and Dee and Nita. Hey Gwen. Oh my gosh, Gwen, well, I hope you're feeling better. I did a Christmas tree last week. We did the topper 2 weeks ago, and then last week we went ahead and finished out that tree. So if you missed it, or anyone else, guys, go to our video tab and check out all that past material because we had such a great time. Okay, one thing I want to touch on is I have a lot of questions, and that people ask me, how do you pick your ribbon, for your projects? Most of the time it's for wreaths, but in this case we're doing garland. And you just put all your materials together, and then you go from there. So in this garland, I had all my materials together, and then I took them in my buggy or my cart, went to the ribbon aisle, and then I actually played like I'm doing here. I put the ribbon up next to it to see if it blended and it matched well. And this right here happened to be my pick. So that is how you select your ribbon. Just be patient, don't rush, and you will find out very quickly how easy it is to pair ribbon with your stuff. And ribbon really makes the item come alive. Jackie girl, it's about time, honey. Good morning. You stayed up too late last night. I am sitting here doing a garland, and guys, if you're just joining us also, I'm dealing with Ellis Home and Garden, and I'm showing you how to do a garland that you can also use on your mantle today. Okay, so we're going to make those 2-loop bows that we've used in the past that everyone loved and everyone talked about. So I'm going to show you again that you're going to do these freehand, guys. I'm going to drop the ribbon on the floor and get me some pipe cleaners. So let me get behind me.
Danielle says she uses the outdoor command hooks indoors.
Yeah, that might work, guys. It's hard to stick them on bricks sometimes. Jackie, you've got to see Morticia. So Dina has got to show you. She is ready for Halloween. She came in today so classy. I'm so proud of her. So anyway, okay guys, so we're gonna do the 2-loop bows. So I'm gonna lay my ribbon on top of each other. Okay, leave about a 12-inch tail, and then we're just gonna make 1 loop. Okay, so 1 loop, about 12 inches on the loop. Twist it off. And that's it. That easy, okay? Take your pipe cleaner, get it right here in the center where you have your finger holding that, and tie this off.
She said she was here. She said hi 3 times, but no one saw her.
Oh, I couldn't see you, Jackie. I was looking for your name. Hey, Dee and Lisa. All right, guys. So this is a 2-loop bow right here. So we're going to make about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of these, okay? And I'm going to show you once we add them into the garland how different it's going to look and how pretty. And this is super easy that anyone can do. And if you buy 10-yard rolls of ribbon, which we carry here at Ellis, then you're really going to get a lot of use out of them. You can probably decorate your whole fireplace, your wreath above your fireplace, and maybe your wreath for your front door all on that 1 roll of ribbon if you use it efficiently, because you want to get the most out of all of your products. So that's what I say. Sometimes people overbuy, but you can create a beautiful centerpiece like we're doing today, or a mantle garland, with not that many products. So I'm going to show you how to do that and ball on a budget, honey. Hey Karen and Candy and Marsha. I'm going to go through here. So while I'm doing this, guys, I'm a TV freak. And, Dina and other people have been telling me that I need to watch that new show called Manifest. Well, I was like, I read the description on the TV, and it said, people had voices in their head, and I was like, oh yeah, so do I. It tells me don't buy that. But anyway, I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm hooked, okay? I stayed up all night the other night watching the first 2 episodes, and then I watched the 3rd one last night. So if you watch that show and you like it, give me a thumbs up and give me some feedback. Oh, I know, Nancy. They say... Jackie says she loves spending time, but eventually his girls got to go home. Yes, Jackie, at the beginning of the video, I was telling everybody, I love having you here. We had such a great time, and I can't wait to see you again on the 1st. I'm also really into The Voice. I know some of the viewers love The Voice like I do. So if you watch The Voice, what'd you think about last night? There were some cuties on there, honey. Let me think. That duo was really good at the very beginning. Those 2 guys, they had a great voice. You didn't watch last night, did you? And then also, there was a guy at the end, he had like a physics PhD degree, and I was like, why are you freaking singing? I mean, yeah, he's good, but honey, you can make a lot more money, and it's a lot easier with just go get a job. But he was really good, and he's cute too, so I loved all of those people. Hey, Tanya. See, you're my girl.
Shorty's here.
Who?
Shorty.
Hey, Shorty Mac, how are you? Hey, Dottie. Yes, everyone loves the voice. Me too. And I love Jennifer Hudson. If she whips that weave around so many times, I love it. She always just grabs that weave and she gives people those looks. And I loved her from day one on American Idol. And she can, the thing about her is she can blow.
Yep.
Okay, her voice, she can blow out of there. Hey, Lisa. Oh, am I your coach, girl? I am doing good. I hope you're doing well. We are making a beautiful mantle garland that you can use in multiple places in your home, not just on your mantle. And I'm going to show you how you can do that in just a little bit as we continue. Hey, Julie. Girl, I'm having a great day. I don't know. Some days, you know, you feel like you wake up and you're just, you know. And I don't know. I'm really in a great mood today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I lost another pound. You know, I looked on that scale this morning and I almost had an aneurysm because that scale was like saying 180. And I was like, there's no way. So that's 20 pounds I'm down, and actually I'm not really trying anymore on the diet. I'm maintaining. You know, I don't eat as horrible as I was, but I still treat myself now and then, and it's really good. Hey, Jill. Okay, so I have these bows, and I'm going to go back real quick because Jackie's on here, and I don't want her to choke me out. And we're going to dovetail this, which is a very good thing to do, guys. It finishes off your ribbon, and I know that, but I get in a hurry sometimes. And if you don't have time, you can always slant your ribbon also. It's better than just a flat edge. Okay. So see here, this is the 2-loop bow, guys, and when you pull them apart, that's what you get. And you have the dovetails. Dovetails. Hashtag dovetails, honey. You always want to. Hey, Cindy and Sharon. Jackie came here one day and she said, she was looking at some trees I had done, and on the trees I don't dovetail the bows. I just slant them, and she was like, oh my God, can I please grab some scissors and dovetail your bows? And Deb Miller was with her, and she was like, don't touch anything, Jackie. You did not do that. But it was funny.
How big are your loops?
Excuse me, 12 inches on the tails, 12 inches on the loops. Let's see. Nancy says, how did I give up my Dr. Peppers in the morning? I didn't, girl. I just, you know, I was drinking, I hate to say this on here, you know. I hope the doctor is not watching. Anyway, but if you are, give me a little free pill. Dr. Peppers. I was drinking like 7 to 9 a day. Like, seriously. I love it, guys. I could just sit there and drink them one after another, especially when they're freezing cold. But Dr. Peppers have 64 grams of sugar in each freaking one. Do y'all know how much sugar that is? That's like this much. And that is basically why I couldn't lose weight. And so I gave up all the Dr. Pepper except for one in the mornings. And I have it on my way to work. And I have it out there. I'm not done with it yet. But you best believe I drink every drop. And then I shake that bottle so I can get the last drop out of there. It's just like the ketchup. But so I just do one Dr. Pepper in the mornings every day. And that's 7 a week versus probably 70. Okay? And it really helped make my weight loss go faster. And I miss it, but I've really gotten to where I just crave water, and I used to not like water at all, but I love it now. Hey, Jennifer and Victoria. Gwen, yes, it does, girl. You know what I haven't gave up, though, is my wine. You know, I have to have a little glass of wine at night, especially watching The Voice, because it just shots, my nerves get shot watching that. But I have to have some red Cabernet wine.
Julie says she got their first snow this morning.
Oh, Julie, I bet it is beautiful. And see, I already have my house all decorated for Christmas, guys. And so that's all I need is some cooler weather and for that music to go off. And some snow. Wouldn't that be pretty, Dina?
That would be pretty.
Hallmark is already advertising. I think October 27th is their first day of their Christmas countdown to Christmas. And you know my DVR is preset and ready to go. Oh, I don't know. You are just preach, honey. She says you can have wine. It's good for the heart. I know, girl. That's what I tell everybody. When you have too much, it ain't so good for the head, but it's good for the heart. Who is that and what is going on? There's somebody playing music. Okay, so we're going to start in the center of this garland. We made our 2-loop bows, guys. We have 4 tails and 2 loops. So just eyeball it again, find the center of that garland, take the pipe cleaners. Whoever's over there, can y'all turn that music off? We're gonna start here in the center of the garland. Use our pipe cleaners, guys, and put them right here in the center of the garland. Just like that. And take your tails and alternate them on each side. So if you have a red one in the front on this side, then go over here with a red one on the back side, just like that, and kind of bend them down. And that's the shape that you get. And you see how it already just creates, and we're gonna continue this down the garland, and so this pattern is gonna repeat itself, and it's really gonna create another layer on the great foundation that we already did. Hey Cheryl, hope you're having a good day, girl. Okay, so we're gonna go down just a little bit, about 12-inch spacing again in between. Tie those around the whole garland using those pipe cleaners. And pay attention to where the ribbon goes. So if you have a red loop here, again, do a different one on this side. Okay?
Arizona's getting snow now too.
Arizona, isn't it always hot there?
Not always.
Oh, I thought it stayed hot there. Shows how much I pay attention in geography. Hey Gary and Stony, hope y'all are all having a good day. Okay, so we have 3 here. So I'm gonna have Dina scan up and show you the side that's complete and the side that's not complete. And you can see what a difference just a little bit of ribbon made. And again, I use those 2 loop bows and nested them in there, and it creates a great layer. And we're gonna continue to add from there. So guys, if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a heart and let me know. And I've actually got a few pictures from people who did this on their fall garlands that we demonstrated one day, and they look beautiful. So if you're watching, I responded to everybody, but I can't remember your name, of course. But you did an awesome job using this trick of mine. Yeah, a lot of people like the ribbon. I love it. Okay, so we got one more piece, and we're going to stick this one down here on this end.
Lots of hearts and thumbs up.
Good, good, good. And actually, I'm kind of interested to see how other people do their garland, their ribbon on their garlands. So if you do it differently, guys, go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know how you do it on yours and what type of pattern you go with.
Susan is asking, can you use these bows in your Christmas tree?
Hey Susan, absolutely girl. If you put big bows in there and you get down and you still have a few holes or spaces left, you can go ahead and just add a couple of these little bows in there. Leave the tails a little bit longer, and it will help fill in any spaces that you have and really make that tree come to life. Hey Carolyn and Scott. Scott, how are you, man? I haven't seen you in forever. Hopefully you get down here to Texas one day, and hopefully I get up there towards you to meet you. But hope you're having a good day. All right, guys, so we've added the ribbon. Now, like I always say, honey, I'm balling on a budget, and I'm not trying to break the bank. So if you didn't want to invest a lot your first year, you could stop at this point. It's pretty. You've already added a lot of different elements by using that pre-made garland that we nested in there. Then we added the ribbon, and you can stop right here if you want. So anything from here is just going to get better and better and better. So remember that. You don't always have to go overboard the first year. I know sometimes it gets expensive, and I'm in the same boat, honey. I've got one tree left at my house, and I'm just like, I don't want to blow any more money. But I found ways to cut corners and really get a great outcome without really going overboard. Okay?
If you were to put lights in it, would you put the lights on first?
Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Boo. I had such a good time seeing you the other night. Josh loved y'all, and you and your husband and your sister, so it's so good to see you. Yes, if you want to put lights in your garland and it's not pre-lit, please put those in first because you want them to be hidden. You want the cords to be hidden. It's very hard to get done with a project and then go back and add lights and not see wires or cords, and that is trashy, okay? So don't freaking do it. Put the cord and the lights in first, please, and then you can put everything on top and you can see you can't see any lights here. Okay, excuse me. Next thing we're going to add is poinsettias, okay? Instead of using individual poinsettia stems, we have these here at Ellis on our website, ellishomeandgarden.com. Comes in 3. It's got 3 on one stem, and they're different sizes, and I like that because I like to mix them up. So I'm going to use 2 Tims total. Ooh, look at this one, honey. Anyway, 2 Tims total, and you'll have 6 poinsettias when we're done. So take off those god-awful tags. Hey, Julie. Please, honey, I would love HGTV. You call them for me, and get me a show, and I will give you 10%. Okay? Hey, Barbara. Barbara, you want to see the whole garland. So, Dina, will you scan up on it one more time? It's such a long thing, Barbara, that we have to just do a little piece of it, and then we'll always come through and scan it for you guys so you can see it all. Okay, so
I'm just now getting the comment about HGTV, so you're ahead of me.
Oh, let's see. Jennifer, I don't know. Are you getting married in December for Christmas? That's what I told myself. If when I get married one day, I want to, if Josh doesn't kill me first, I want to...
Or you kill him.
Yeah, I'll kill him. You know, we're about to go on this move, so it's really going to be a test to see if we can, you know, go an hour without choking each other. But I think it's good because I'll do my decorating when he's at work. So, what's he gonna do? You know, I can't do anything when he's there because he'll be like, "Why aren't you doing that?" I'll be like, "Why don't you hush?" So that's why we get into fights. But I want to do a Christmas wedding also because I have my whole storage building is full of Christmas. So I won't have to spend any money except for on the venue, and so I can just like blow my venue up with all my Christmas decorating. You'll walk in and have nutcrackers greet you. Oh Lord, this could either be cute or it could be tacky. So we'll see. But I would love a beautiful Christmas wedding. I'm thinking all white, all white. Okay, so I have cut all my poinsettias off here, and I fluffed them out. Again, please don't put your poinsettia in like this because you can see what a difference it looks like when you fluff it out. Okay, put some glue on these bad boys, and then we're going to start adding them. I'm going to put one here at the end, just like that. Now, tip, don't shove it as far as you can into the garland because you don't want everything to be sunk in, okay? You want it to be up. And I'm going to alternate sizes. So that one is a little bit of a bigger one. So on this one, I'm going to go ahead and add this this size, and I'm going to kind of tilt it to the back because you want them to be different, okay?
Morning, Teeny.
Hey, Teeny, hope you're having a good day. Hey, Patty. My comments are stuck. Let me guess, my pin some. Dale's pin some. Oh, no. Hey, Nancy and Tony. Coming to us from Maryland. All right, we're going to put this one right here in the center and continue going down from there. If you don't like poinsettias, guys, I always want to just give you options because, you know, not everybody likes the same thing, and that's what makes us all different. And that's what makes everyone's design so beautiful. You can alternate these poinsettias with, or substitute them with hydrangeas, or magnolias are really popular this year. You can do any of those things if you don't like poinsettias.
How would you suggest attaching a garland to a banister?
Hey, Eva, thank you so much. That is a good question, guys, and y'all know my favorite thing in a house, I'd probably buy a house and spend more money just for a staircase, okay? If it had a beautiful staircase. I have one in my house, and it's just straight up. But you can do it different ways, okay? If you want the garland to just go straight up on the banister and not swag or anything, I actually use the existing ties on the garland. Mine is skinny enough where I can wrap it around the pole and make it fit. You can also use pipe cleaners, zip ties. You might not get the zip ties off, but you know, anybody, if the Grinch comes through the night and tries to steal your stuff, he ain't getting them zip ties. And if you want to swag it, I still do the same thing because that pole is like bracketed up. Hey, Pokey, that pole is like bracketed. That's not a word, but anyways, is that a word? Bracketed on the wall, and you can slip your greenery underneath that bracket, and that's how you can create a dripping effect. And I like to have the dripping effect mostly because I need a handle to hold on to. You know, I almost said a bad word. My butt would fly down those stairs, and it's happened before, guys. Let me tell you a story. Can we talk? I took off one day down the stairs in socks, and they're carpet stairs, okay? It'd probably be even worse if it was hardwood stairs. But I took off, and I had, you know, I like water, and I had my nightstand had like 7 empty water bottles on the nightstand. So I gathered them all up like this. I was in socks, went down the stairs pretty quick, slipped, the water bottles flew up in the air, and I slid on my tailbone, swear, all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. And I literally was out of breath. I thought I had died, and I had to sit there and couldn't move for a minute. And my mom and Morgan thought it was the funniest thing. It was not funny. My butt was killing me, and I fell right on that tailbone, and the water bottles flew up in the air, and it was tragic. So I don't know what that has to do with hanging a garland, but I thought I would just tell y'all, be careful. Hey, Adrian. Okay, it is hot in here. So next, guys, after you add your, we got one more. I'm gonna add this one more poinsettias. Hey, Vicky, Tanya, girl, you have no idea, honey. It was just tragic. Okay, thank God that those bottles weren't like wine bottles. Not that I would have 7 on the nightstand because we don't waste. I would that would have been glass everywhere. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Hey, Aletha, thank you so much, Scott, for sharing. All right, next thing we're gonna add are our ornaments. Okay, I chose to use boxed ornaments because you get more bang for your buck. You get 4 ornaments in here for $14.99, and they're 50% off every day, so that makes them $7.50. Okay, you get 4 balls. They already have hangers on them. Not that we're going to use them, but if you wanted to use them on your tree, they're already on there. Okay. Hey, Dorothy and Sherry. I'm glad. It's so funny that I just almost died on the stairs. Something else happened recently. I don't know what, but I've been pretty fortunate that I haven't had any really bad accidents. Did I tell the story already about the parking brake at Dairy Queen?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, guys, I have a story. Balls are gonna have to be on hold for a minute. Okay, so it's really 2 stories, okay? Just tell me to shut up. So, when I was a kid, I was probably 10 years old. My mom drove a Dodge Intrepid. Shout out to all the people who have Dodge Intrepids. She's watching, she's probably cringing. So, if you don't know what a Dodge Intrepid is, it's a little small car, probably, I don't know why I'm showing this. Anyway, compared to an SUV, you know, it's smaller. And it's real low to the ground. So, I was at the parent pickup line. I was probably 10 or so. And the way the parent pickup line is here's the line, okay? Here's where you pull in and you go around like this and pick up your kid. So you pull in right here and there's a yellow parking brick. Everyone knows what those are, those big, long concrete things that are heavy and they're like this thick. Okay, so we're all standing here and all of a sudden I see my mom coming down the road in her car. And of course she probably stopped at Dairy Queen and had to get a little ice cream cone. So she was licking, you know, her ice cream cone and she come in the thing. Like, y'all have to know my mom, she drives like Corella, like a bat out of hell. And she was probably going like 50, it seems like, in the school zone. And so she flew in the driveway and she just went over that parking brake, all 4 wheels. All I remember is the teachers going, kids, get back, get back, get back. And I was like, what is going on? Get back. And so anyway, my mom flies over that thing, all 4 wheels. I mean, hydraulics blowing, hood popping. She flies up in the checkout lane. And I was like, what are y'all worried about? That's just my mom. And I got in the car, got my little lunch kit, you know, and I was good to go. So that was probably 15, 20 years ago. Fast forward to last night. Not last night, it was a couple nights ago. It's always at the Dairy Queen, it seems like. Well, anyway, so we went to the Dairy Queen, honey, in Hallsville, where I live. And we went to the drive-thru, and I got a milkshake, and my sister wanted a dude with cheese. And, you know, that's fried steak sandwich, you have to fry it. And so, thankfully, our Dairy Queen here really takes the time and really prepares that food, honey, puts their foot in it. And so they were like, pull around to the front, and we'll bring your sandwich out when it's done. And I was like, okay. So I was in the front seat with my mom, and Morgan was in the back. And I had got tacos, and I had my tacos just sitting in my lap, like in the box. And so we pull around to the front, and you could tell they're getting ready to close, and there's like 7 employees in there. So we're here. Here's Dairy Queen. We're parked right here. And so the lady comes out, brings us our sandwich. We're like, thank you so much. We're washing those hands. And so we back up like this, and we take off. And, of course, my mom always guns it like a motorcycle. And what do you know? There was a damn parking brake right there in front of the Dairy Queen. Flew over that thing again. My tacos flew to the floor, and she started screaming. She said, oh, my God, was that a kid? Was that a kid? And I said, what about my tacos? Okay, my tacos are crushed in the floor. And I had to have a taco salad instead of tacos. And she was worried about a kid. So we were still straddling over the thing. We had just went over the front 2 tires. I swear to God, guys, I look back, and all the Dairy Queen workers are up next to the window with their hands like this, staring at us. And I'm like, oh, my God. They're probably thinking this crazy, just ran over this parking brake, and we're going to be on Facebook tonight, Mom. And so I said, we still have to get these back 2 tires over the freaking brick. And I'm still picking up my crumbs in the floor, my taco shells, poor things. Got all that cleaned up. So we had to just, run over the parking brake again. So long story short, I will never, Kimberly, I swear to God, I will never be back to that freaking Dairy Queen. Because those people know me now. And they're probably going to say, that's that idiot who ran over that parking brake. Whew, Jesus, take the wheel. It was not good, okay? Okay.
Thank you, Jackie, for my present, because nobody would have been able to see anything.
Hey, Regina. What were we talking about now? How did we get on the subject of... I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's just a long story, so be careful, keep your eyes open, because those parking brakes will get you. And, you know, I've had scoliosis now because I ran over that thing, and I've just got to get myself together. You know, a few treatments to the chiropractor, and I'll be as good as new. Okay, I haven't told y'all a good story in a while, and I've been meaning to tell y'all about that. No, Ashley, I don't need a big truck because that's something else that could happen. I could just see something. You know?
Regina says you drive just like your mom. Jackie says we just learned where Dylan learned his driving habits.
Yes, I almost killed Regina one time, but it was not funny at the time. But it's funny now because we lived through it. Tell about it, you know. But I told that story last time. But yeah, I do drive kind of crazy. But my mom ain't no one like her, honey. If she's behind the wheel, you need to get from here to Dallas. It's about 2 hours. You can get there in about 45 minutes if she's driving. You know, you might not have your teeth because they might have fell out of your mouth, but you'll make it. Okay. So we're going to add in these beautiful balls. Back to this. These are boxed ornaments, guys. 40% off. You can get them on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. Hi, Allison. Now I'm at the Longview, Texas store. So if you're out and about, girl, come by and see me. Okay. They come with little hangers on them, but it's easier just to glue these in, guys. And so I'm going to take the hangers out. Now, if you're like me at home and you use different things every year to decorate your tree, you don't want to glue them because that'll be permanent, okay? So you can always go back and do this. Regina, you're watching. You've got to come see Morticia. She got a makeover, honey. Look at her. She's ready for Halloween. I'm super stoked for her. She came in this morning. She got some extensions. She's got everything covered up. These necklaces. I just didn't know what to do. I fell down and smacked my head on the carpet. You know, I couldn't believe it. But she's here. Okay. So we're going to take these ornaments, guys. I've just got a box of 4. You don't need to overdo it. And I'm going to go through here and just nest them where you see fit, okay? And I've got a glue skillet here, so that's how I'm applying the glue. I'm going to go through and start adding these in. Jackie, yeah, she drove me to Shreveport one day. My God. It was tragic, honey. She has road rage, and you don't ever want to be there when that happens, because it was a little scary, especially for Jesus. Look at her girl. Yeah, she's classy sometimes. It is scary, guys. All right, if you're just joining us, we're here at Ellis Home and Garden in Longview, having a good day. And I'm doing a mantle garland that you can use also for a table piece, which I'll show you how to do in a second. All right, we just used 4. Yes, I always say you should use odds, but you know, those box ornaments always come in a package of 4 mostly. So I'm just going to use those, and the different elements in there are going to make it harder to tell that you just used 4. Okay? Oh, Millie, that's what I always thought. We could have ran over a kid, honey, and you know, hopefully they'd have been okay. But the first thing I said was, "What about my tacos, Mom? They're in the floor, crushed." Ooh, Lord. Okay, this is one of my favorite stems. I use it on the tree over there, and let me show you something fun. You can take this and actually just tear it apart, and we're going to use all of these in this garland to really give it some glitter, okay, and really make it pop. And again, this pre-made garland that I added in here was kind of rusted. And this is how to make that really pop and fit in well with the theme that you're doing, which happens to be a little bit of whimsical. So we'll call this rustic chic, okay? We'll put a little bit of glitter in there. Y'all know me, I love glitter. I could put a stripper out of business, honey, with the body glitter until I got it in my eye, and I'd be walking around like that on a stripper pole, and I don't think I would get any tips. Hey, Rose. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, guys, Jackie's also talking about the wreath retreat we're doing here in Longview. 1st through the 4th of November, go to jackieswreaths.com, pick up your ticket. Seating is limited, and you want to be there because we're going to have a blast. And I'm going to be doing this beautiful table arrangement, guys. It's a make, take, and create. I'm going to show you how to do everything from start to finish, and you get to leave the best part with something also. And you can get this kit at ellishomeandgarden.com. So if you purchased your ticket to the convention, go on and get your wreath kit so you can have all the materials for this kit. Okay? All right, so we're going to take these berries and again, just touch them and fluff them out and then start adding them into the garland. Okay, bless you.
Thank you. Leah's watching.
Hey Leah McIntosh, how are you, girl? Can't wait to meet you. Hey Susan. My comments are a little froze, girl, so I can't see. I hate when they do that. Alright, so with these picks, guys, alternate the sides. So if you put one here on the front side, then come back here to the back side and add one also because, again, this could be a mantle garland, but you can use it for a table piece. And if it is a table piece, you want it to be seen from all directions. Oh, Susan, I'm going to Cancun in May. Josh, it'll be his first time to go to the ocean. And how's the seaweed there? And if you see your comment, will you let me know, Dina? How's the seaweed there, girl? You know, I've heard in Mexico right now and all along that coast, the seaweed has really gotten out of control. And it wasn't like that the last time I went to Mexico. So I'm hoping by May, they'll have got that issue under control, because I don't want Josh, the first time he goes there, to see a bunch of seaweed, you know? Let me pull this down a little. Hey, Tammy and Dale and Ann. Okay, I'm going to have Dina scan up on this little bitty section that I've done, and so you guys can see what a difference just that little bit of glitter has made. And you can replicate everything here with colors of your choice that matches your home best. So you don't just have to do these, because we've got lots of great selections of color options on our website for you to choose from. So you don't just have to get these. Hey, Jen, Edith, how are you? Okay, same thing with this pick. We're going to use 2 of these total. And Rebecca, she's already putting stuff on here and pinning stuff, guys, but at the end, she'll definitely post a supply list so it's easier for you to locate and see whatever we put on the garland here. And I have a trash can now. Did y'all see that? Let me do it again. Got a trash.
Dylan, I ran over those things at Dallas Market. That's why I drive a big truck, Regina.
At the parking bricks, girl, I'm telling you, they sneak up on you just like a roach. Okay? You step on a roach, honey, they keep on coming. You run over a parking brick, they still keep on coming. But yes, they do sneak up on you just like a roach does. And it is scary. I mean, when you run over those things, you literally think, what in the heck have I done? You know?
How would you store this afterwards?
Guys, you can, I hope I don't offend anyone by saying this, but you can use black trash bags, and you can make a body bag, okay? That's what I say it looks like. So what you do is you take your black trash bags, honey, the Glad bags at the store, and you rip them open so it's a large flat surface. Lay your garland on it, throw the bag over it, tape it down the center, looks like a body, and you can use it for Halloween the next year. And you just lay that in your storage facility, your attic, and that's what that does is it keeps all the dust off so you're not having to, you know, dust everything off, because that dust does accumulate and it's a pain.
The water is clear.
Oh God, I can't wait. We're going to, hey Deborah, we're going to Hideaway at Royalton. Oh my God, right in the head. Anyway, we're going to Hideaway at Royalton. Did you see that? Oh my. And it's a newer resort, and so the travel agent has heard wonderful things about it. She hadn't had a chance to go there yet, but I can't wait to see it.
Wendy, you don't want anything that I design.
See. Hey, William. I'm going to have to do a video one day with Dina. We can put, we'll just do from the neck down, and that way we can see what she can do. Because she's had first-hand watching over here, so I bet y'all she will surprise us, and she'll be coming for the job, honey. She'll be like, let me do some wreaths. I bet you she's good.
Homecoming moms, I can make.
There you go. Hey Deborah and Sherry and Lisa. Lisa's asking what makes the pick stay in, and that is a good question, girl. I'm actually using hot glue. So over here to my right, I have a hot glue skillet, and I'm just dipping and doing it, girl, and I'm dipping the pick in the glue, and I'm going through and adding all of these picks like that. And so that hot glue is the best, easiest way to make them fit in there without having to like start tying everything. And anybody got time for that? Okay, so we want to glue all we can. Alright, I got one right there. Okay, so I've got the red picks in there. I'm going to show y'all that. I have you to scan over the top and show you how pretty it is. And actually, let me see. I can plug her in and show you. So you see I plugged the lights in now. Look how pretty that is. All right, so the last thing we're gonna use is gonna be some peppermints because again, I want this to be fun and elegant, but add a little bit of whimsical to it. And this is a great example of how you can do that. So if you're wondering, this is how I do it. Hey Lisa, Ona says, will you use silver or red glitter leaves? I'm not gonna use any on this one, but if I did, I'd add both because red and silver would really look great with the theme here that we have chosen. Okay, this is something I haven't showed y'all before. I've used them in a lot of the Christmas trees out there. They're one of my favorites. They're these little bitty swirl peppermint picks, and they're fun because they're on wires. So you can actually bend them or twirl them, whatever you want to do. And we're gonna add these into our garland. These are $12.99 and they're 40% off also. Don't forget guys, our featured item of the week, we have one every week, is this Scotch Pine Garland down here. And they are 50% off this week, online only, because it is the featured item of the week and it's 15 bucks. And again, it was a 9-foot piece that I cut myself and made into a 6-foot piece. And I still have a little bit of garland left over that I can use in the future for something else. Alright, so I'm taking off all of my tags. And we're going to add these into there to finish this bad boy off. Hey Sherry. And guys, all morning I've been working on my Department 56 display up front that we're going to carry in long view only. Okay? So, when I get that done, maybe tomorrow I can pop back on here and give you guys an insight on what all that looks like because it's really fun and we got some really great pieces in. That hurts. And so I can't wait to show you all. Okay, so the same thing with this one. I'm going to actually cut these apart so I can put them in individually. Just like this, okay? Use the hot glue and then add your picks in here wherever you want them. Okay, and I kind of bend them like this because I like them go in different directions. We're going to add those all through the garland to really finish it out. Just like that. Hey Nancy, how are you? I definitely would add a candy cane because this all goes well together. So if I had one over here, actually, I'd put it in here, but I would definitely add the candy cane. You guys see what a difference this makes? And they're a little bit taller in height, so they really fit in here well to the centerpiece. Okay, so I'm going to add one right here. Alright, so I've got half of this done, so I'm going to have Dina show you the half I have done and then the half I don't have done, so you can see what a difference that makes and make a decision if you want to add those into your garland. Okay.
Do you match the
Hey,
garland
Debbie.
to your tree?
Yes, definitely. If your garland's in the same room, I would always recommend, even if it's not a garland, if it's a wreath, make everything match and correspond together because that looks best always.
The boxes behind Dylan. Dylan made one and Jackie made the other.
Yeah, we made those on... Jackie did this with me and she did an awesome job. We made these gift boxes. And you can find all the products that we used on here as well as the box itself at ellishomeandgarden.com. And I have one plugged up right here so you can see what it looks like. And again, those are great to nest on each side of your door, to put on your mantle. I love them, so they're a great thing. Alright guys, well, we have finished this garland, so I'm going to have Dina scan out. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, guys. Share this video for me. And check us out online at ellishomeandgarden.com. We've got lots of great freaking products on there. And I can't wait for you to see them all. Okay? And I had a really good time today, guys. I told you I woke up in a really good mood. We got to talk a little bit. Hey, Janet and... Oh, Betty. We got to talk a little bit. I got to tell some funny stories. And, okay, real quick. This is great for a mantle, okay? If you don't have a mantle or you don't want to put it there, if you have a long table, say you have an 8-foot table, put a runner on your table, okay? Right there in the center. Then run this garland down the center of that runner on your table, and you can put candlesticks on each side of this, alternate them, put some candles on there, some battery-operated candles, Christmas candles, boom. That quick, you have got a centerpiece. So you can take this mantle garland, make it into a centerpiece in about 2 seconds. So next year, If you don't want to put this on your mantle, throw it on the table, and you have something almost brand new that you didn't have last year, and people never know the difference. Now that the video is getting over, the air conditioning cut on, and I'm having a heat stroke, so it feels good. And it seems like, Jackie, every time you come, we stand here, and your hair just like blows in the thing. Just like my girl Morticia's over here, you know, it's blowing too. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and I'll keep everyone in my prayers that's going through the hurricane stuff. Hopefully, it does not, you know, hit ground, or it doesn't, you know, cause you any problems where you live, because that's just horrible. I hate all that stuff. So, you guys stay safe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I had such a great time hanging out. Your support means the world. And again, ellishomeandgarden.com. You can find all of these products that we used on this mantle and a lot more. So check it out. All right, guys. Everyone have a good day.
Bye.